Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I just love the...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona could not have chosen a worse moment. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, super save by Livakovic! He's missed, but not by that far. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Bale.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Bullish header! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Robertson. De Bruyne. Referee's given a throw. Haaland! Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. And it's Bale. Bale going full tilt down the right-hand side. Very nicely done. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams does well to stand firm and defend it. Nice control. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. De Bruyne gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Bale having a look. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
And he's managed to get free. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Serginho. Hoisted in. Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
And it's Rodri. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Alexander-Arnold. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Messi. Serginho. Linked beyond the defence. Now it's Bale. Bale. That's good play. Nice And there is the half-time whistle. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Our World Charity Fund.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Sunil Chetri.
And we're off again.
Number 8,
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead.
Bale. Number 11,
Serginho.
Rafael van der Vaart.
Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their over...
Doku! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Number 18.
He's done very well to take that back. He shifted it to the flank. Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. That looks a good cross. Turns and goes back. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to clear it. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. Rijkaard. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have a look. And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doku. And this is Batistuta. And smartly reclaimed. Shot a goal! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Kvaratskhelia.
That's good play from him.
Kvaratskhelia. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Oh, crossbar! Kimmich with the clearance. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kimmich. Rodri.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
A heavy challenge. That's rather hopeful. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary. And the shots!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Sunil Chetri.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great vision. Barcelona do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
Oh, shooting chance! That's a sharp pass. Roberto Carlos. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass just didn't quite work. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Foden. Kante gets a foot in here. Foden. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Conte. Engages, and that could spell trouble. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Foden. Over to the left. Van der Vaart. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Dyer gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. Now it's Foden. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich.
There will be
He's
1
a
minute
sharp
added
little
time.
ball here. Can he get onto this? Can he finish? Off the post. It was a good ball that played into it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks
Just
a
a
fair
quick
reflection
reminder
of what
today,
we've all
please
seen,
refrain
Peter.
from parking
Some
outside
incisive
this
play one
stadium.
side, battling
Thank you very
qualities
much
on
for
the
your
other.
cooperation.
I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Sunil Chetri.
So off we go
Number
once
8,
more.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
A solitary goal.
Number
That has been
20,
the crucial difference.
Number 11, Rafael
Foden.
Vandervaart. Coming on the
Tries to
field,
play it through.
Number 19,
Played through for the wide man.
Batistuta.
But it's ended up in no man's land.
Stojkovic. Number
Shifted
10,
into the flank.
Messi.
Vinicius
Number
Junior
18,
has it in a wide
Ronaldinho.
position. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Out to the right. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He is through here. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Stojkovic. Under an awful lot of pressure. Being still separated by the game's only goal. Foden. Now can he find a finish? Corner given. Messi with the short one.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi, shot, surely! That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Here's a shot! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Alexander-Arnold. Who saw this coming? Barcelona certainly weren't expecting this. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. Marquinhos clears it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's had a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Nicely spread.
Substitution in progress.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Always onto this. And the shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the
There will
ball
be 5
whatsoever. You
minutes added
can't
time.
afford to switch off for a moment.
Having to... Batistuta! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Kimmich. Real chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. And that will be it. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello, attendees.
How would you
This
sum up
is
what we've
a
witnessed,
Lost
Jim?
Children.
Barcelona are looking to get a flying start here in the long
Hello,
race towards the
everybody,
finish
and
line.
welcome to today's
This is a
match.
day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what
Please
might be.
welcome to the field, our players.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Van der Vaart, undoubtedly the centre of attention today. Another huge landmark reached. It is his 500th game for the team.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game.
And he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Van der Vaart clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Looking for options, for movement. Bale could try cutting inside here. Goes for a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now this could be a chance. And he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ruben Neves receives it in a good position here. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Nakata. It's Nakata! And again the keeper stands strong.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Climbs up big! And again! Oh, it's hit the post! That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Van der Vaart, chance here to counter. That's a throw. And it's Bale. Now it's Kimmich. Nakata. Nakata! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nakata really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. Takes a shot! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Denied by an instinctive save.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Kante kept his eye on it, and he's there. Tomori. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat,
Hello,
and the
everybody,
supporters have
and
had little
please
to
join
cheer
me in
about.
wishing
So an
a
awful lot of
happy
questions
wedding anniversary
have
for
got to
one
be
of our
asked,
fan club
and the
members.
answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution.
Here we go again.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Stojkovic. Conte. Oh, that's ambitious. Shoots! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they want another.
After 53 minutes is number 13, Stojkovic.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ball's out once more.
Barcelona have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
So what can they make of this? Stojkovic. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Plays it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's run loose here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. 75 minutes played. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Batistuta. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chance, surely! He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And smartly reclaimed. He's in space and looking for options.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just could...
And the shot! That's another chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Coming on the
Having
field,
turned the game on its head, now
18,
can they hold out?
Pulisic.
Decent chance!
Number 41.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
Added time.
Corner number 3 coming up. Saliba gets it away. Pulisic looking for the run, and this is Messi. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And there goes the final whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Batistuta taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were always going to go on and find a winner, and they did just that.
My thanks to Jim. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, real chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So, a breakthrough already. Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? Martinelli. Now it's Hazard. Pressure coming in from all directions. It's a throw-in. And here's Martinelli. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Shot could... And again! And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Barcelona do love to play that diagonal long ball, don't they, Jim?
Yeah, and the fullbacks are proving to be useful outlets for them too, Peter. The opposition could do with putting multiple bodies on them to stop the runs, but it's easier said than done, especially if the ball's hit early enough.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Van der Ven. Van Dijk. Now Van der Ven. Bernardo Silva is always looking to break lines. Van Dijk. And he's gone searching crossfield. Knocks it into space. Van der Vaart has it in a wide position. He's tried one! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross goes in there. Spread out to the left. Out for a throw. Van Dijk. Messi looking to add to his goal. Van der Vaart looking to play him in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
2 added minutes
Fernandes.
has been indicated.
For Messi. Martinelli. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the
And a
other
quick
blow for
reminder
blow
today
at
to
the break.
please take all lead-out bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Sunil Chetri.
So it's back to business.
8, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Number 19, Batistuta. Number 13,
Fernandez.
Stojkovic. Number
And they can
10,
counter here.
Messi.
Laid out to the left flank.
Number 18,
Martinelli in
Ronaldinho.
acres of space out wide. Up he goes! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. And it's Stojkovic. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi gets into a good position. Out of play for a throw. Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of...
Lewandowski! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
That looks a decent ball. And Batistuta! And the ball's come loose here. That's a sharp pass. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. And he's managed to get free. Roberto Carlos! And the lead stays intact, just.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Messi. And it's Kukçu. Now there's a fine ball. Chance!
This usually is the time teams go...
Kukçu! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? Fernandez. And it's Kukcu. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen so many times, well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
Shapes to shoot! Cleared without hesitation. Out to the right. This looks promising. Foot in. Nakata! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Nakata really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Rafinha proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a full... Decent chance! Goal! Corinthians!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now it's Bale. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
It's a threatening ball. Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha has got himself a free kick. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's picked it up out wide. Cross from There's the header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! They've scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Number 7, Sunil Chetri.
Barcelona take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Ronaldinho is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Rijkaard does well to stand firm and defend it. Tries to play it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well-timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. Oh, it looks a good ball through. And Batistuta! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Deco. He's looking wide. Now it's Pedri. He is through here. That's going to go a long way. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well measured. That is as far as they're going to go. Gabriel. Ball played for Rijkaard. Deco. Now it's Mbappe.
That was
He's
lovely.
beaten the last man. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Rafinha. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Vieira. Danger averted for now. Deco, looking to play him in. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. And that was very necessary. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. Real chance! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Engages, he's gone for goal!
Substitution for Corinthians, number 20, Pedri. Coming on to replace him.
Stojkovic plays it in.
Number 18.
And it's claimed by the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is expertly dealt with. And time is up. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Great vision.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Bale! Denied by an instinctive save.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition. Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga, he's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that is out of play. Kirkchu, that's an imaginative pass. Livakovic breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Van der Vaart. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Alexander-Arnold. Out to the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's running through. It's Lewandowski. It's bounced back off the post. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal.
Just
if that happens, it's a game changer.
Too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
So off we go once more.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Lewandowski. Now there's a fine... Tries a shot! Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Messi. Batistuta. He's having a shot! No mistake! Barcelona are back in business. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Stojkovic. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he plays one through. Mbappe! He's beaten the last man! Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays it through. And he's there to retrieve it. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Played out towards the right wing.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Played back in. Kukçu. Looking to play him in. The less said about that pass, the better.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Almada. Number 17, Kukçu. Coming on the field, number
He's had it
42,
taken off him.
Musiala. Number 22.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Musiala. Vitinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Shifted it to the flank, and he was quick to react. Vitinha. And time is up. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even, and
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who
Goes for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Adams gets across to intercept that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bernardo Silva gets into a good position, and he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Now it's Greenwood. Gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's slung out wide. And it's Bernardo Silva. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And this is Nakata. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
It's Nakata!
Will simply have...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Now it's Greenwood.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. De Ligt. It's Bellingham. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it.
Has been indicated.
Hakimi. Now it's Aubameyang.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Sunil Chetri.
Whistle goes,
Number 20,
and we start the second half.
Bale. Number 11, Rafael van der Vaart.
Greenwood stood his
Number
ground
8,
strongly.
Hirotoshi Nakata.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Field. Number 19, Batistuta.
Nicely
Number
weighted
10,
ball.
Messi. Number 18,
And here's
Ronaldinho.
Aubameyang.
Number 13,
Now it's Bernardo Silva.
Stojkovic.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
Applies the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aubameyang. Played out towards the right wing. Chips it through. Shot at goal! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Number 19, Gabriel Batistuta.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Hakimi.
Such good technique.
Ruben Neves could try cutting inside here. Elects to cross. Aubameyang! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Was a brilliant save.
Rijkaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that's well seen too. Bernardo Silva. Barcelona are of course in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Aubameyang unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ended up in no man's land. Ruben Neves.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is very well defended. And the through ball. He's in a great position. Decent chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Stojkovic! And that's off target.
Substitution.
That's a little off target. Ruben Neves. Now it's Romario.
Added minutes
Now
have
it's
been
Aubameyang.
indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Big chance! And that is wildly off target. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Serginho. Great vision. Aubameyang is onto this. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Tony Adams. Now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue.
He's one-on-one and a chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have had the first significant moment. Takes a shot! They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
The goal scorer for
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Davis is wide and chance for a shot! Goal! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Stood up well to him there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good spread. Bale. It's out for a goal kick. Yamal. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Played it again. They've got to be quick to recover this. Cleared without hesitation. And it's Iniesta. Caresses it through. Good ball, good take. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Neymar. Looking to play him in. Now it's Neymar. Kante gets across to intercept that. Kimmich did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nicely spread. Bale. Real chance! It's in! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Conte. Barcelona finding their passes. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And we hit half-time.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Happy wedding anniversary for
Barcelona
fan club
head in for
members.
half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. Davis, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Rodri. Out to the right. Messi has it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's a goal kick. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, super find.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Takes a shot. Rodri. Iniesta going face-to-face with his great rival. White. For De Bruyne. Ronaldinho. It's played through for him. White. Puyol. Rodri. He has found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, that is a nice touch. Can he get it through? Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Yamal. Number 20, Neymar. Coming on the field.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Messi. Number 21, Johan.
This is back. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And that's put paid to a promising move.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Ronaldinho. Can he finish? 2 minutes to be added on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
I'm afraid to
How do
tell
you look
you
back
that
on the
we're
game then,
expecting
Jim?
traffic
Well,
to
the
be
look
heavy
on the
after
managers...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source...
It's Griezmann! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Timber. Rafinha. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. And this is... Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. Barcelona are back in business. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 19 minutes is number 20.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's shifting through the gears here, and he's having a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. And here's Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And it's Timber. Knocks it into space. Now it's Rafinha. And here's Griezmann. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Looking for the run. That pass isn't the best. Achimpong. Rafinha. And it's Lopez. Now it's Mbappe. Just eases him off the ball. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Griezmann, and he's on his way! Rafinha receives it in a good position here. And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Quite a half.
And
More
if
of the
you do
same,
have a
please.
chance today,
Score at the
please take
interval,
some time out to give
2-2.
your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution in progress.
And so we're off again. And he gets rid in a hurry. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Their attempt, just one outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit target.
Achiampong. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change of personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Let's switch. It's gone for a throw-in. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
It's their second quarter of the game. And that should get the job done. Ronaldinho! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Rijkaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Hoisted in. Mbappe! And he has kept it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
They've played it short. Lopez. Ball swung in. Livakovic claims it without any fuss. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rodri. And Rafinha. Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through. Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Looking to play him in. He can run onto that.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves, but
It's Ronaldinho! late in the day. Game over, surely. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
It's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro. Achiampong. Tries to play it through. And this is Ronaldinho. There's no flag. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 19.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 8.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Caught offside that time.
Six added minutes has been indicated.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Cannavaro. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams makes the interception. It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 23, Timber. Coming on the field is number 2, Jules Koundé.
Great vision. Robertson picks it up out wide. Shapes to shoot! And it's been taken short. And it's Pedri. And time is up. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
you.